Do we need another dating app? I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably like, absolutely not. We got plenty. But hear me out. So, did you know that dating apps, basically all of them, are made by the same company? Which leads me into my problem with dating apps. They're made by companies, not people. The Match Group owns Tinder, OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, Match.com, right? And yes, apps are literally made by people. I get it. Don't I understand they're actually made by people. But I feel like they're too focused on money and not the user experience. I actually have had success with dating apps, a lot of success. I found my wife on a dating app. One of my closest friends found his wife on Match.com. I definitely believe in dating apps and I do think you can have a lot of success, but I think a lot of time is wasted. When I used to use Tinder, I would literally get to a red light and be like, oh, this is a good time to get on Tinder because I gotta waste time. Tinder is the most popular dating app, and in my opinion, it sucks. Tinder did what all the other dating apps couldn't do, and that was actually be cool. In the beginning, dating online was kind of like, I don't want to do that. But then Tinder kind of came along and made it cool, like because it was simple. You just swipe left or right. It's so much spam. It's so many bots on there, right? And I don't like your finger literally hurts. That's why some people just swipe right a gazillion times, right? And then when they match with someone, they decide if they want to keep them or if they don't, right? And then so you may get a notification that you got a match, and then the person before you can even look at who you match with, they've already unmatched you because they didn't really want to match with you in the first place, right? Or they took a second look and they're like, no. It's a waste of time, right? So imagine an app with no bots, right? No spam, no ghosting, right? And where it's basically you do everything in the app until you choose not to do it in the it's up to you. After the first date, that's when you would decide if you would like to take it off of the app or send a kind of a nice note, right? But you didn't think it was going to work out, right? So this would be for serious daters, not with money in mind, right? I mean, you can never guarantee success, but there's a lot of things you can do to make the user experience a lot better. I am basically doing market research. If you had an app that worked with local restaurants, bars, that was more localized, right? Because obviously you want to connect with people around you. I would start with a major city and then kind of see how it did, try to improve it and then expand more on the national level. But I wouldn't want people to pay for the app. Yes, you would have to run some ads, because you would have to generate revenue. But I wouldn't do it for money. I would do it because I've basically done every app and I feel like they're good to an extent, but they can be much improved upon, right? So like I said, no ghosting, no bots, and overall a better user experience. I don't want people wasting their time on the app, wasting their time with people that they don't truly connect with. It doesn't mean that every single person you meet you're going to want to marry, right? You could just be looking for a fling, right? But you still have to connect with the person on some level to have that fling or whatever you're looking for, right? So this would be more for serious daters, right? People that put in time and effort into it, right? People, even though you've never met the person, you can still show them respect, responding to their messages. Where you have Bumble that's kind of geared towards women. The app I have envisioned, it would be geared towards men and women, right? Safety would be a priority. Having people not waste time on the app would be a top priority. I listened to a podcast and he said, make sure whenever you want to start a business, do anything, sell something, make sure you have customers first. So this is the market research phase. Do people want another app and would they want to use another app? Are they comfortable with what we have? I read reviews on these apps. I've used them and I think there's a lot that can be done to improve the situation going on with the apps. If you're a developer, an investor, serious about making a dent. I mean, I get it. Like people be there's enough dating apps. We don't need another one. right? This is something that I've had in mind for a while. Making an app is pretty hard, right? So I would need some investment there. Yeah, maybe you make apps, right? But maybe you're into business as well. So something could be worked out there. Because obviously, right now, it's just an idea. It's a long way to go, right? And then even if it were to be developed, it would probably take decent amount of time to get it up to where I would want to be. And like I said, I would start it in a smaller city, right? See how it goes. Maybe start it and then take it from there. But simple questions. Would you want an app like this? For the people out there that are still online dating, right? Tinder is still an extremely popular app, even though I think it sucks in general, right? As far as the user experience goes. Would you want another app? Do you think I have any chance, even if people want it, of competing with the Match Group and the big boys? No. No, I probably don't. But like I said, I'm not really looking to make the biggest app of all time, even if it had 100,000 users. If you had over a 90% satisfaction rate, that would be awesome, right? And then if you help people come together and connect, and then they could share their stories of meeting their husbands and their wives on the app, that would be awesome. And like I said, I get there's a lot of apps out there that are successful. I was successful on the app, but I do think the user experience could be much improved upon. So let me know in the comments what you think. I would love to hear your ideas. If you just listen to mine, right? Because I would love to get this app started, developed, and see it prosper. Because right now it's just a dream, but you have to start somewhere. So that's what I'm doing.